Hello BookTube, this is Lynette here, Nettie Reads Too Much, coming to you with a new video. I thought that this time I would bring you a mini haul. It's a birthday haul. It was my birthday at the beginning of July, and I got a couple of books and some goodies that I thought I would share with you. So I asked all my family this year to give me birthday money rather than presents. I asked for it most years, but they never listen. But this year they listened. I told them there were some specific items I wanted to buy, and this year they listened and they gave me all the money. So we went away for a couple of days before my birthday. I'd had some of my birthday money in advance. So while we were away, because we were away with the people who'd given me money already, I decided that I would go into a bookshop here in the UK and buy a couple of the books that I had on my wish list. While I was in there, I actually only decided to pick up one and ended up picking up two. One was unexpected, but the first one that I bought was this beauty. It's the Slytherin version of the 20th anniversary edition of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I have taken the test on Pottermore and I am a Slytherin. I don't think that that is anything to be ashamed of. Maybe pride and cunning aren't quite the traits that you would enthuse about, but ambition, which is the other main trait that they put out about Slytherin, I think if your ambition is focused in the correct way, I think that that is a very, very good thing to have. Anyway, because I'm a Slytherin, when I saw that they had brought out these anniversary editions, I thought that I would get the Slytherin copy. I think it's a beautiful green. I love the covers. It's a beautiful green. The spine has the writing in the same green, and then I'm sure you've seen all this before. The covers, the page edges are in the Slytherin colours. And inside you have not just the story of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but you have lots of information about Slytherin and Salazar Slytherin himself. And it just gives you an expansion into the world of Slytherin. I would love to own all 4 copies. I don't think I will buy all 4 copies. I bought the Slytherin because I am a Slytherin. What I would like to see, and what I hope the publishers are doing, I hope these have been popular enough, is that as they hit on the 20th anniversary of all the other editions, or the other stories, is that they bring out these in those as well, because I actually love this book so much that I think it would be great to own an entire Slytherin set of Harry Potter books. I just think they're so lovely, and I would absolutely dearly love that. While we were in that bookstore, they had some Harry Potter goodies on display, lots of different things, notebooks and things like that, but I have so many notebooks that I thought, well, I don't need to buy any more of those. But they had another item there, which I've seen them floating around BookTube and people talking about them. I've seen them on people's bookshelves, but I never really saw the appeal until I saw them up close, and those are the Funko Pop vinyl figurines, and they had Harry Potter ones there, so I picked up Harry Potter himself. I just think they're so cute, and I can see now why they're so appealing, why so many people are buying these. So I really did love this, and I just said to my other half, I have to pick that one up as well. So I picked that one up. So I had the Harry Potter, and while we were in there, because I'm such a bookworm, I asked my other half, did he mind if we took a wander around the rest of the store. Specifically, I wanted to find the science fiction, fantasy and horror section, just to see if they had anything that caught my fancy to put on my wish list of books to read in the future. I am on a book buying ban, so I'm only allowed to buy certain books this year by certain authors and anything like that, which is birthday money based and for a specific reason. But we went to the science fiction, fantasy and horror section, and they had some new editions of one of my most loved books. I'm sure any of you who have seen my newbie tag will have heard me talking about how much I love The Hobbit, and they had this lovely edition of The Hobbit in there. It's a cloth effect, hardback, and I didn't actually buy this at the time that I saw it. It took a few days, but I saw it on the Monday morning actually that we were there, and on the Tuesday, when after we'd returned home, we went out for the day and we went into that bookshop again, or the store nearest to me, and they had these in there, and it had played on my mind overnight because I'd put it down and thought, no, I don't need another edition of The Hobbit. I've already got two. One is falling apart. I've read it that much. And in fact, I've actually got 3 editions of The Hobbit because I have it on my Kindle. I don't need another paper and ink version of The Hobbit. However, I gave in. We went in. They had them in there. I saw it again. I was in love with it 24 hours after I first saw it. So I had to pick it up. I still had some birthday money with me, so I had to pick it up. And I just think it's gorgeous. It's a grey colour. One of my favourite colours is yellow. So you can see the yellow there. And also it's got these beautiful, the end papers are the maps, which I've always adored. I've always loved those maps. I study them as I read the books. There are 1 or 2 illustrations throughout the book. It's lovely big writing. I don't think it's a version that I'm ever actually going to sit and read, but I do just adore The Hobbit, so I had to have this copy. And then my family, one section of my family decided they would go against my wishes and not give me money for my birthday. But I should explain, for Christmas they had given me the illustrated copy of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which I had fallen in love with, and at the time we were actually at a family Christmas gathering and I was almost curled up in the corner reading it. It almost had to be taken out of my hands so that I could be sociable. Not that my family would do that to me. They understand how much of a bookworm I am, and if I am that engrossed in a book, it's rare they would take it away from me. But one of the reasons why I wanted money was because I knew that the illustrated version of Chamber of Secrets was out and I wanted to get that for myself, but my brother and sister-in-law decided that they would get it for me. And here it is. I love this. I loved the copy of Philosopher's Stone. I just think they're beautiful. Jim Kay's illustrations are stunning and just offset the story so well. It's quite a weighty book to hold, so I won't try and go through, but just you can see there, that's the herbology greenhouses, and then in the back there, herbology greenhouses again, just from a slightly different view. And then throughout the book you've got all these different, they're quite dark, these. The ones from Philosopher's Stone were quite bright and happy, and yes, so again, so that's another one to go on my shelf. The other reason why I wanted money for my birthday is Prisoner of Azkaban comes out in October, the illustrated copy, and I will be picking that one up then with the remainder of the money that I have from my birthday. So really enjoyed this one. Really loved it. I mean, I love the Harry Potter books anyway. I'm about 60-70% into the Order of the Phoenix at the moment. I'm on a reread of the whole series, so I don't think I'll be reading these at any point soon. They're quite weighty to hold, so I think they will definitely be a daytime read when I can prop it up against something. They're not a book to read in bed. but I will be reading these and looking at the illustrations because they are beautiful. And then just one other thing, my partner he didn't want to give me money. He had no idea what to get me for my birthday. And when I'd seen the Funko Pop in the bookshop, we went to another shop afterward where they had a whole array of different Funko Pops. Those of you who have seen them and shopped for them will know that they just cover a whole range of books and films and games and just lots of different figures. And there was one in particular, well, there were two in particular that caught my eye, but I chickened out of buying them because I thought one was enough at that point. But my other half, seeing how much I fell in love with them, bought me BB-8 from the new Star Wars trilogy. I am a Star Wars fan. I'm not a huge geeky fan. I just love watching the films. And in fact, it's one of the few interests that myself and my brother and sister share. We go and watch the films together. And we all fell in love with BB-8 because at the time one of my nieces was learning to talk, and she was saying wow a lot, and the way she was saying it, she sounded just like BB-8. So I've got a soft spot for BB-8. So my partner bought me BB-8. He has also bought me Dobby from Harry Potter, but that one hasn't arrived yet. That one should be arriving within the next few weeks. Unfortunately, it's being shipped from overseas. So I'm looking forward to receiving that one. And we now need to go and sort out the room where my meagre bookshelves are, so that I can put them on display. And maybe, if I can get the videoing right, maybe you'll see them behind me on a shelf in a future video. So that was my lovely birthday haul. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe down below. I'm now into double figures with my subscribers, which is amazing. I've only been doing this a few weeks. I think this is only my fifth video. Yes, fifth video. I've recorded 6. This will be my 5th upload. But I really am grateful to all of you who are taking a chance on me. I'm a real newbie, and I'm just very grateful, and thank you very much. That's all, and I will see you in another video. Bye.